and bringing in a new world. They're teaching you that. What right do you have to disbelieve what I am saying? I say you must wake up. Must wake up. There is the Holy One you know nothing about today. Who knows book and no one of you know anything about it? What was it given for? What is the base of its teaching? The base of its teaching is the resurrection of that literally dead people and the placing of that people again in the gardens of paradise. That's the base of the Holy Quran's teaching. Right guidance for our future, for people who have lost their way, who have lost themselves from the right path, and that people need to pray to Allah. Oh Allah, guide you on the right path. That's all. This is the Holy Quran speaking. After a people who are lost and must now be put on the right path. Now, and the good end of that guidance is what? A new people, a new heaven on earth. People living in paradise beneath which rivers flow. People robed in silk interwoven with gold. People given palaces and provisions. Think over that. A happy place on earth is promised to that people who will return to their own. Could that be the Israelites too? No. That is not the Israelites. And don't give the Israelites any credit about being the promised one for such future. No. The Holy One teaches that that race of people will be destroyed when that time comes. Thanks be to the God, or pardon me, the Lord. And the people whom it actually did not belong by divine right. We have crawled out of our beds and went out of our homes, slept in the bushes. Yeah. That's right. Slept in the woods to give our homes over to a people that actually, by right, by divine right, did not own our homes, was not given our homes in the beginning. Truth you must know. I say again, the Bible and the Holy Quran is all after you and me. If we sum up the teaching of all three scriptures, the Torah, the Gospel, and the Holy Quran, that all refers to you and I. That's right. Using other people's history to teach you of your own. Think over it, my friend. Once I was a Mason too. Until I became a Muslim, I was a Mason. But you must remember that the Holy One teaches that the Muslim, our Muslim, is the brother of the Muslim. You must remember the scripture are the rituals that they use concerning a lost architect. Think over. It also goes back searching for a man that once was at home, the being of their secret is this, that a man was once at home, and he fell in the hands of strangers, who robbed him and killed him, and buried his body due west. You must remember that we have that. If we study that and learn what it means and who it actually really is, then I say you're wise. You must remember, my friend, that these things all now is come to light. That's right. An original, in my conclusion I must tell you this, an original man looking for a peaceful king, very wise man, he builds the mosque for his peaceful king to worship his peaceful guardian. He's the designer, the original designer. At high noon one day, he was alone, and he was caught, killed by some very brutish people. Killed. And were carried away. They wouldn't leave his body there. They carried his body away. The peaceful king, he had to send his servants out to try to find the body of his great architect. Is that right? They searched. They went east, west, north, and south. The party that went west they found. Is that right? They said that we found him. He's dead. But nevertheless we find a sign of life from his grave. Going up from his grave. We see the sign of life. The Bible says, though dead, but yet shall he live. You must know the truth. He's dead, but yet he shall live. Again, those that die in the Lord shall live again. Henceforth says the Spirit. The Spirit of prophecy. Referring to a people that will lose the knowledge of themselves and of their God. But don't consider him to be absolutely hopeless, for they will live again. They will live again. They went and they found him. That's right. He was so dead that they couldn't rise him. They couldn't raise that man. They had to return to the king. Come on now. It has to be told. They had to go back to the king and tell him we found him, but we can't raise him. That's right. What do you want to do with him? We want to stand him upright. We want to place him on the square. But he can't stand up because we can't pick him up. We can't raise him. He's too dead. That's right. Cain said, oh yes, he will live again. Show me where you have found him. I will show you how to raise him. He servants could not raise him. I said to you, my friend, many have attempted to try to solve your problem. Many have come here trying to raise you. You were too dead here. They couldn't raise you. But now, the Father has came. The King of Peace has came and he has taught me how to get a hold of you. He says to me, you must rise, for the time is at hand. You must rise. It is written. Look in your own Bible. It is time. The Bible teaches you itself that it is time that the dead should arise. Right. Stand him up. Put him on the square. Turn his face back to his people and his native land. Then he will be upright. Then he will be forever successful from then on. Take him up. While that they were searching for the body, they heard someone in the bushes groaning. Oh? Is that right? Those who had killed that fine architect was grieving and moaning. They were in agony over committing such evil. That right? Woe to me that I had ever brought such a man here. I'm sorry. But if your problem is not solved, Americans will say woe to us. For ever bringing such people as this to us, and for our evils that we have did against them. Today I will tell you of that which I know for myself. I had priest to come to me, and he said, I'm sorry. He said, we feel that we have mistreated you all and would like to do something about it. But the time is right that you must rise. Poor Marcus Garvey, hard-working man, he wanted to see you into your trying to buy ships to take you back to yours, which is one necessary. And if you are not given up and put back into your own land and into your own people, your stay here will not be doing any good to America. No. And the wise man of America knows that. For God himself has found you, and God himself is after you. And he's not going to let America rest, nor will he let you rest, until when you have put you back in your place. Go after your own. Seek your own God. Seek your own religion, the religion of peace. You are a most beloved people. God just loves you because you are nothing and you want to make something out of you. It is not that you are so great. No, you are nothing. It is not that you are so good. No, you are evil yourself. But God just wants to fulfill that which he put in the mouth of his prophets, that he would come after you after 400 years of enslavement, and he would take you back and put you in your own native land. The world knows that. You're the only people that don't know it. But I'm telling you, it is time that you wake up. Stop going down to the beer garden drinking your stomach full of intoxicating beer, going home cutting celiacs. Stop ordering hard liquors to drink to make yourself a worse fool. Stop taking your hard-earned dollars, wasting them up into liquor and beer that will turn you crazy and make you throw all of your money out in the streets and right back in the hand of the thief. Stop trying to buy expensive cars with only $50 a week income or $75 a week income, and the car note is $75 a month or $100 a month, and you don't make the $50 or $75 a week. And your house rent is $75 or $100 a month. Not to mention your clothes, your food, your gas that you have to buy, which costs you 30 or 35 cents a gallon or more. Don't think of that. My friend, you are too extravagant with such news. You are like the book say you are, a prodigal son. Prodigal means something that is extravagant. Wasteful. We are too wasteful with nothing. No land whatsoever. You don't have no home here. Millions of us here don't even own enough land to produce enough food to feed us in peace. That's right. We don't own enough land to produce enough food to feed 17 million mouths with black-eyed peas. And yet we are so rich that if we are given $75 a week or $50 a week, we can buy a $5,000 Cadillac and sleep in it at night. We are too rich, we are too wasteful, we are too ignorant. I say, my friend, wake up. We can't be satisfied with the $50 suit if the merchant shows us $105 or $110 suit. If we don't have $110, if he said that we can pay little on it every week or so, okay. We sell our lives there to slave for $110 suit or $150 suit when we could have bought 3 or 4 suits for that. Wrong, my friend. That is wrong. We will never be anybody like that. I don't care if you go to paradise. You could soon drink paradise if you're going to live like that. Don't be like that. You are fascinated by the wealth of the rich man. These people are rich. They own the country. They own the money. They own the house you live in. They make your shoes you wear. They make the socks you wear. They make the pants you wear. The shirts you wear. The tie you put on your neck. They make the hat you put on your head. And you sit down and don't make nothing. They sawed and build your own home, on timber. They go and dig mud and burn bricks, build your home. You pay there for it. You could do a little of that. Go buy you some muddy land, dig up some mud, make you some bricks yourself. They teach you how to make a brick, but you are too rich. Let them make it and I'll pay 10 or 15 cents a brick for it. Huh? You have too much money. Your roof falling in, you won't go up and patch it. Let him patch it. That's no good. Where are you going to build a nation out of yourself being that lazy? We are actually too lazy to do anything for ourselves. And yet say, he don't build me a house. He don't patch my roof. He don't put a lock on my door. Man, can't you do something for yourself? We must first find our own faults before we pass too many on the other fellow. We know the other fellow is guilty of all the many things that he should not have done that he did do. But yet you and I are not so innocent ourselves. We also is guilty of not doing for self. Get $10,000, sit down and play it on the horses. Huh? Like a millionaire. That's millionaire's work. He don't have nothing to do with his money. He sits here and bet on racing horses out there, see which one runs the fastest. I will bet. He got money to throw with. Now you'll come up with 10 cents. One to put it on the line. You lose no time, that's all of it. Huh? But if he loses $10,000, he has 10,000 more. It's a sin. Let's get together and do something about it. I'm happy to say that he has been found. Beware. He must be restored. He must be taken back in the temple of his own, the temple that he was the architect of. He must be carried home. So I am happy to say to you that all of these things is now come true in your own history. You are the answer to it all. You are Heinz yourself. That's right. Yes, sir. You are the one. You are the one that has been hit in the head. And it takes a long time for that head to heal. You are the one. You are the one needs to be stood up. I say, my friend, you are the one that have the blindfold on. You are the one ought to be crying for light and more light.
That's right.
But you're not. You're reaching for the blindfold.
That's right.
Stand up, my friend, for self, and know that you are in the day that you must be separated from the people that you have known for the last 400 years. God don't lie. He don't allow his prophets to lie. It is written and it must be fulfilled. You must go back to yours. I think the white people here has done a great thing for you and I. They have not driven you out of the country. They have tried to give you jobs. They have tried to feed you when you didn't have nothing to do. Is that right? That's the truth. Give credit where it's due. They're still trying to feed you and you're out of work today. Look at the unemployed lying around on the streets here in Pittsburgh. They are out there now by the hundreds. Is that right? Don't have no work to do. But yet won't go to your own. It is like the book said Lazarus was. He just wouldn't leave the rich man's gate. He stayed there until the rich man died himself. I say, my friend, I have God on my side to bring you into a better condition. I have God on my side to bring you into a land of your own, a home of your own, where you won't be giving other people a headache in their home, and where you won't have a headache trying to find a home where there is no home for you. This is the end of the white man's world. It could be the end of the black man's world if you want to sit down and do nothing. Naturally, you will soon come to an end if you don't do something for yourself. That is, if no one else is not doing it for you. As I told you 3-4 years ago in the paper, that you cannot always depend on the white people to carry you. But you didn't believe it. But now the day is fast coming that he's about to tell you, he soon will tell you. I just can't carry you, that's all. Don't have nothing for you to do. And if he tells you that, what can you say? Well, I hope made the bread for you. Now you don't want to give me enough. But, brother, if he tells you to go for yourself, that you are free now, get on out and look over this earth for a living for yourself. Can you blame him? Will you blame a lone you that you open the lock gate and tell that you there is green grass out there, go you, help yourself, and that you will not go out of that lot to eat, but still stand there licking his claw, right? It will make you angry, Mr. Meade. I'm not after nothing of the other man for you. I'm after something for your own self from your own self. No, I'm not trying to rob no one. I'm not going to tell no one to give you all you want and you sit down and do nothing. You won't find no such place as that in heaven. No, brother. No such place in heaven where we just sit down and do nothing over from the work that we did back there some years ago. Who's going to keep up to heaven? I'm so lazy now. In heaven, I'm not going to work it forever. I'm going to be out here eating, wearing long white robes and walking in gold slippers. Who's going to do all of this for me? Who's going to make these clothes for me? Who's going to grow the cotton? Who's going to look after the silk worms to get this silk to make my clothes of silk? Who's going to mine the gold for me? Huh? Have you ever thought over that you've been very ignorant? Been very ignorant. I don't know how in the world the slave master ever make our people such fools. But they did. They're so lazy now you just believe that when I go to heaven my work is done. I tell you the only place that I know that you can go where you will never have to work and where that there will be no more disturbance, where you will be at peace and you will never be disturbed anymore. You know where that place? In the grave. Now let us not take the day for laughing. Let us be serious about it. The thing I want to see you do is do something for yourself. You have still a little money in the bank. Why not you take some of this money and pool it together, start raising yourself something to eat out there on the farm? The white man has created a good horse for you. A horse that eats gas. And that horse can plow much land. Why don't you and I get together and let's go buy some land since we can't go no place. And some of us get out there and start raising food for the others. And maybe if we show such industrious act that even the white man himself will try and help you. Anytime we see anything struggling for itself, if we see wherein that we can help it, we will help it. I believe that America would help us to do something for our own selves if we try. We just don't try to do nothing. We just look to them for feed me hungry. There's big earth out here now, with all of this green grass and everything growing up, I gotta be hungry. Go put some wheat down there in the ground. Put some corn in the ground, brother, and we're gonna eat. Yes, sir. Go raise some chickens and some sheep and some cows. What better food do we want when we get milk and butter? Kill a lamb every now and then. Kill a fowl every now and then. What better food do we want? If we don't like that, go kill a little beef then. Brother, we just isn't trying to live. You want to live here? Go tell the white man that we will live in your country and we will work for our own bread if you give us a little place here to work and make that bread. And we won't bother you. We will try and feed our own mouth, and we will live at peace with you. We won't do anything but try and live at peace. And I believe if you go and approach the government like that, the government will say, well, he said, after all these years, he said, that lazy guy got up and won't work. You're running down the street praising God. Oh, the independent. Now, oh, the independent. There's 17 million of you. Don't even own a square mile. That's right. Own nothing. And don't even talk about being independent. Talk about immigrating. Never talk about that you want to be independent. That's left up to the white man to talk about. And then you'll help him to be independent. But for yourself, you would like to be his beggar, sitting around begging for something to eat. Give you a job, you give it all back to him for a bottle of liquor. That's a shame, my friend. Brothers, let's stop that. Make agreement with Elijah that you won't act like that from this day on. I will succeed. We have schools, trying to build a school. We're trying to buy land to raise our food on. We're trying to educate our people. We don't have no trouble. The white people treat us nice and we treat them nice. We never have no trouble. You don't find us running around getting in trouble with the white people and the school children coming in talking about this and talking about that. No. We try to live to ourselves. We don't want to be white, and I don't think the white people want to be black. We're not worrying them, and they're not worrying us. They treat us nice, and we guarantee them that we will treat them nice. A Muslim is a righteous person. He don't mistreat no one. To say that you're a Muslim means that you're righteous. Not unrighteous. Unrighteous person is the one who mistreats people. We're not the people that mistreat you. No. We would not even carry a penknife to hurt no one. We just want to be ourselves and help you to be yourself if you want to be yourself. That's all we want to do. No. We don't care nothing about what you do, just so long as it don't interfere with us. There is an earth big enough for all of us to live on, and we can get along in peace if we try. But if I want to rob you, I can't get along with you in peace trying to rob you. Let's cut it out. We are the biggest thieves of our own self. Stop robbing each other. And try and live at peace with each other. My friends, in my conclusion here this afternoon, I want to say to you, do your own self and remember that God has appeared to you and I, desiring from his heart that you and I wake up, be our own self and go for our own self, and to love one another as we love our own self. Don't hate your own black skin. Love that skin. Try and keep it as pure as possible. Stop pouring whiskey in that skin. Stop pouring beer. Stop eating pig. I don't care nothing about who and where he came from. I don't care nothing about what kind of theologian he is. If he tells you to eat pig, tell him no. Don't eat hog meat. Throw that stuff out of your home and don't eat it anymore. You will never get no place with your kind and with the God of heaven eating pig. No. It's against your own health. That hog creates more diseases in your body than you have any dreams of. In fact, about it, stop eating the hog, eat right, eat the proper food, and you will find 75% of your sickness leaving you. Just try it. You say, I see some white people eating it. You've got nothing to do with what white people eat. You're not white people. What right you got to be watching them to see what they eat? If they eat snakes, they white people, let them eat snakes. They eat what they want. We don't have anything to do with what they eat. But I will say to you, try and eat the best for yourself. And in my conclusion, I say to you, I have enjoyed visiting the temple number 2 here in Pittsburgh, and I enjoyed meeting each and every one of you that has come out this afternoon to welcome and honor Elijah Muhammad. I said to you that Elijah Muhammad welcomes and respects you and loves you and hope that someday that Elijah Muhammad will visit you again and we will have a big gathering of about 100,000 instead of 2,000 or 3,000. Thank you. Thanking again the Muslim Shriners for their mosque this afternoon, which is a very beautiful mosque.
Yes, sir.
Very beautiful. And we thank them. We have great respect for any Muslim Shriner, regardless to where they are. There are about 3 million here in America, that we have all respect for such people who tries to live according to their teachings. And we, the Muslims, have respect for them. And I believe that as long as we show respect for ourselves, they have respect for us all over the earth. So we thank you and hope that after we leave your beautiful mosque, that we will not leave nothing of our presence here that you think that is against your mosque, and that you didn't have it in here before we came in. We hope to leave your mosque clean as we found it, and everything as we found it, and praying to Allah that we again meet on the square. As I said unto you, in the name of Allah.